Imagine returning to the glittering, sun-drenched shores of Barry's Bay for a single weekend after a devastating 5-year exile of total silence, forced to face the magnetic, blue-eyed boy who spent 6 unforgettable childhood summers becoming your absolute favorite person, your first love, and eventually the architect of your greatest, most heavily guarded heartbreak. This is the breathlessly emotional, high-wrought, and utterly nostalgic reality that sweeps over Persephone Fraser in Carley Fortune's smash-hit contemporary romance debut, Every Summer After, an absolute masterclass in the childhood friends to lovers, second chance, and dual timeline genres. It functions as a mandatory addition to your audiobook playlist, where the gentle lapping of lake water and the raw, breathless ache of young love ring out with cinematic perfection. The narrative effortlessly glides across 2 distinct timelines, charting the beautifully complex evolution of Percy and Sam Florek over the course of a decade. In the past, Percy escapes her suffocating high society life in the city every summer, finding a wild, unyielding freedom at her family's lakefront cottage alongside the brilliant, introverted boy next door. What starts as a shared casual bond over campfire horror movies and academic ambition rapidly transforms into an explosive, deeply protective, and soul-deep physical chemistry as they cross the threshold into adolescence. However, their perfectly structured universe violently fractured during a pivotal college summer, due to a single catastrophic mistake born of deep-seated insecurity and structural family trauma, forcing them into a bitter, multi-year estrangement. When a sudden, tragic loss pulls Percy back to the lake in the present day, the emotional stakes skyrocket into a high-intensity psychological war zone of mutual pining, unspoken words, and defensive armor. Shifting between their innocent, laugh-out-loud teenage memories and the scorching, high-heat reality of their adult reunion, Fortune masterfully weaves a beautifully nuanced narrative of forgiveness, mental health growth, and absolute surrender to a once-in-a-lifetime connection. The audiobook format, brought to breathtaking life by Aja Naomi King's conversational and raw narration, transforms this sweeping lake house romance into an extraordinarily intimate experience. It captures every ounce of their witty bickering, late-night dockside confessions, and the devastating vulnerabilities of owning your worst mistakes, proving that true love doesn't mean having a perfect past, but having the enduring courage to rebuild your forever home from the ground up.